one thing that I find really interesting is the concept of like being left-handed or right-handed, and I don't really believe in such thing as being left or right-handed or left or right-footed or whatever. I think it's just about muscle memory, and that's actually the case for me. I don't feel like I'm left-handed or right-handed because I've been mixing it up so much, and there's probably like scientific evidence or whatever. People would say that like blah blah blah, this scientific blah 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 says that yeah, this part of the brain makes you become left-handed or right-handed or whatever, I don't know, but I choose to not believe in that because it is kind of a limited belief to think that you can't do something with that hand because you're right-handed and you can't do stuff with left hand as good. And I think it's just muscle memory, as I said, because of course if you've been using your right hand your whole life, then it's gonna become hard to do it with your left hand, because it's basically the first time you're doing it since you've been using that hand your whole life. And I've never really, now, like in school, or not in school, not even in school, nowadays as well, when I pick up a pen and I'm about to write something, I have to think for a while before I decide which hand I prefer to write with, because I've been using both hands so much. And yeah, if you've been writing or drawing with your left hand your whole life, then it's going to become hard to do it with your right hand. And yeah, try it for yourself. Like brush your teeth with other hands for a month, and you will probably be quite good at it, or you will feel quite comfortable. But then again, you've been doing it with the other hand for your whole life, so 1 month is not, I mean, your whole life, 1 month, it's like you've been doing it for a while with that other hand, so 1 month might not be enough, or it might be, but still, it's interesting, and it's quite fun when you realize that, man, I can become a beginner and do everything from the start. I just do it that way instead, with the other hand, or the other part of my body, and do the whole journey again. Like when it comes to skateboarding, I've always been mixing it up. Of course, I have one way I prefer, like riding that way, with the right leg first and the left leg back. But I always had the mindset that my body is equal on both sides. So if I can do it regular, I know I can do it switch as well. It's just about practice. And yeah, I kind of, almost any trick I can do regular, I can do it switch now. Maybe not as good, but and that's because I've had that mindset, and I think it's a lot of fun to mix it up. We were like gifted with a whole body, not half a body, so why not use the whole body? And so I think it's just an excuse to say that I'm just going that way because I'm right-handed or whatever. And it's all about muscle memory and time, how much time you have spent doing it to become comfortable with it. Not about like, no, I'm right-handed or left-handed. No, you've spent so much more time, and from the first day you picked the pen, you've been picking it with this hand. Of course it's going to be hard with the other hand. It's the first time with that hand, and so it's about how much time you have spent with it. And that brings up another interesting subject, and that is like I often hear people say, oh, that guy, he's so talented at what he's doing, whatever he's doing. And some people have told me that as well, like, you're so talented at skateboarding. And yes, I can agree, I'm good at it, but I'm not talented. To say that I'm talented and to say that somebody else is talented, that is just like ignoring all the time that that guy has spent doing that. We have no idea how much time that street musician has spent playing his instrument or whatever. And to say that he's talented, that's kind of like stealing all the, like, ignoring the effort that he has put down. If you are passionate about something and you spend a lot of time doing it, of course you're gonna become good at it. There's no, like, at least better at it, because and that's the only way to become really good at something. If you're passionate about it and you have fun doing it, you're gonna become good at it. It's quite hard to become good at something that you really hate doing. That's why most people don't do very good in school, because they rather do something else. And I have spent days and days and years and months on my skateboard, and I've been really enjoying it. And yeah, of course I became good at it because I've spent a lot of time. And same with Kimmen. There's a lot of people I've heard, like, they say, oh, he's so talented at playing guitar and singing, but if you only knew how much time he has spent playing and singing, like, he's always been sitting with his guitar playing and singing his whole life, and he's been enjoying it a lot and had a lot of fun. Of course he's good at it. And yeah. It's a really interesting subject. I think talent and left or right-handed is just a mindset and an excuse. If you say that, no, I'm not talented, I can't really do that, and I'm left-handed, I can't do that with my right hand. Of course you can't if you use that excuse. And you don't need to be good at something. You just, if you enjoy it, then do it. But if you don't, then don't. But I find it really funny I enjoy it a lot to, like, know that I have a whole body, not half a body, and to use the whole body and not just use my left hand or my right hand. As I said, it's like becoming a beginner again and have all that fun again, and learning everything, because learning is what's fun, not when you finally learned it. It's like, okay, now I want to learn something else. And why is that? Yeah, because learning is the fun part. That's how I see it, at least. And everything of this is just my belief, and everybody is allowed to believe whatever they want, and that's cool. So please share, what do you believe? Is there such thing as being left or right-handed, or is it just an excuse? thanks a lot for watching, and please comment down below what you think. See you in the next video.
I'm the king of the sand, of the ocean.